So why don't you think for yourself? Well, you don't think for yourself because you're already pre-programmed. People have already told you what to think. When you're a kid, mommy and daddy said, hey, this is how the world works. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Or you analyze them and you've seen and you learn from them. And you're like, oh, well, I got to build a house above ground. And I got to heat and cool it with insulation instead of digging a hole underground and then heating and cooling it that way, because it would be a better insulation value. When you really start to think about stuff and you really start to break it down, you're like, oh, the reality of the world isn't the way it has to be. It's the way that people have made it before us. And they might necessarily not have been perfect or been evil, but it's just as far as their thinking went. And maybe creating a box above ground was useful at the time. But now we got to think about better ideas, because now we have people trying to create bombs and blowing up the world, and it might be better to be below ground where 3 or 4 foot of soil could actually save you from nuclear radiation.